Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you had a great week. A few housekeeping items. I just want to note that, as most of you know, we've changed distribution methods of these videos. They're still available on LinkedIn and on X, and I hope to broaden that out soon. We're also still sending emails, but if you've been getting emails in the past and you don't see them anymore, please rest assured these videos are still coming. So first, check your spam folder since the new mailings may get caught up in there. If you don't see it there, please let Rebecca know and she'll make sure you're still on the list. So next, for the quick reminder for anyone new to these videos, I do them on Fridays, the planning video like this one, and on Mondays, the Monday market update videos. We're going into year 4 of these, and I also recommend you check out the website that has a blog as well as some other good research on it as well. Okay, last housekeeping item for the compliance part. Remember, I do not provide personal tax or legal advice. This is the time where I report to you that some of the most successful relationships are built on meetings of the minds of not just me, but your legal and tax team to meet with me. We all stay in our lanes, but it is so important to bring all of these parts of your team together. Please let me know if we can help. As a follow-up to last week, we started the 8 little-known facts about required minimum distributions, and we hit a few last week. You can check that out on the YouTube channel. Let's wrap up that list. And again, there's a bit more non-RMD information at the end of the video, so stick around even if you're not in your RMD years. First, I like to remind you that the tax law does, in most cases, require that you take your RMD out and even pay taxes on it in most cases. Again, please talk to your tax advisor for exact ramifications, but it does not require you spend that money. Not all parties in the relationship like that one. Seriously, required minimum distributions are not required minimum spending. Okay, the first fact to talk about today is not as exciting as some will make it out to be, at least to many of you, but note that you can take out your RMD in kind. And simply, that is, if you don't want to sell a position, then rebuy it in the taxable account, you can move the position out without the sale. Just to give you an example, if you own 100 shares of XYZ and the value is $5,000 and you bought it at $6,000, and your RMD is $5,000, you can move that position out to meet the RMD. You'll report a distribution as a $5,000 RMD and taxable in most cases, and then you will hold that position in your taxable account to hopefully recover and grow. Again, this does not come up as much as you think, but there it is. Next little known fact is that if you have multiple retirement accounts, you do not have to take RMD from each account. Basically, the total value of your account together will drive your RMD along with your age. This is an important time to remind you that this is something to review with your tax planner as well. Simply, the total RMD can come from any of those accounts that drive the calculation. You can take equally from all accounts or all from one account or anything in between. It's a great way to be tactical in your distributions. It's a great part for us to discuss. Finally, for today's RMD fact, I want to revisit the qualified charitable distribution. Recall that you have up to $100,000 per year that you can distribute from your retirement accounts directly to charities, 501c3s. And if you do so properly, this will count as your RMD, not be a taxable event. No, you don't get to double dip. You can't get a write-off for the deduction also, but it does not get taxed like normal RMDs. This one also requires some tactical thinking, so please consult with your tax advisor and myself, and we'll help you set up a plan. As I promised, something for everyone, not just RMD people. Q3 is here. Today is the last business day of the quarter, and though we can talk about what happens in the market on the last day of the quarter, it's not for today, maybe Monday. I will also say that since we had a presidential debate last night, and what a news item it actually is, I will not go into that. I may put together a short update on that, but there will be a lot of resources for you to see how this affects the economy and in turn your investments, and most importantly, your financial plan. This will be covered in our meetings. As we get Q3 started, here are a few ideas on how to approach it. First, decide what you want to accomplish in the second half of the year. This can be anything from paying off debt, getting debt-free, saving more for retirement, giving more to charity, or many, many other goals. Next, set deadlines. I truly believe that goals are just dreams with a deadline. And this is so important. I do believe in dreams, but in most cases, the best chance you have to make them come true is to make a plan and a deadline. Finally, for today, and this is another place I can help you. Hold yourself accountable. This can be in writing or just in the process. Maybe even create rewards for yourself if and when you meet those goals. These 3 things sound simple, and they are, but they are far from easy. For now, please enjoy the weekend. Next week, we get another holiday that breaks up the week Next week, the July 4th holiday will be on a market, a market holiday on Thursday. Markets and offices will be closed. I'm sure that we all think differently about the July 4th. The deep gratitude I have for all the freedoms that we have in the United States and all of those who sacrifice daily to protect that freedom. To be a little lighter before I close, as a parent and a dog owner, I know people with babies hate fireworks nights. And as a dog owner, so do I. We try all we can, but most of our dogs have hated fireworks. So in addition to the day off, I always think about the trauma my dog will go through. Just my thoughts on that. Enjoy the weekend, and please come back Monday for the Monday Market Update. See you soon.